We live our lives like spinning tops, spinning wildly, dizzyingly, believing that if we stop, we will fall. I am so busy. That phrase has become the medal of honor of our time. We wear exhaustion on our chests as proof of our self-worth. You race against time, against deadlines, against expectations. You fear the empty spaces in your schedule as if they were an abyss. But stop for a second and ask yourself, are you moving forward or are you just spinning in place? Busyness is not a sign of productivity. Sometimes it is the sign of a chaotic mind trying to run away from itself. Welcome to the still mind, a small rest stop for your soul. Today, we will learn the art of doing nothing in order to achieve everything. Chapter 1. The Anesthetic of Action. Why is doing nothing so difficult? Because when your hands stop moving, the voices in your head begin to scream. We use work as an anesthetic. We stay busy so we do not have to feel the pain, the loneliness, the meaninglessness of life. Blaise Pascal once said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." We would rather be electrocuted than sit with our own thoughts. Busyness is a defense mechanism of the ego. It helps us feel important, in control, and falsely alive. But that is a fake life. You are like a car speeding down the highway with no driver behind the wheel. If you stop right now, what are you afraid will catch up with you? Burnout is not a badge of honor. It is the scream of the soul starved for too long at the banquet of to-do lists. Chapter 2. The Wisdom of Wu Wei. Taoist philosophy calls effortless action Wu Wei. It is often misunderstood as laziness, but in truth it is action without forcing. Imagine the butcher Pao Ding. His knife remains sharp for 19 years because he does not hack at the bone. He guides the blade through the spaces between the joints. Your busyness is hacking at the bone. You use brute force to confront problems. Wu Wei is finding the gap, the flow, and moving through it. Do less, but achieve more. That is not magic. It is harmony with the natural law. When you are in a state of Wu Wei, you do not do the work. You become the work. There is no friction between the doer and the deed. Nature is never in a hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Spring comes, flowers bloom. No deadlines, no pressure. Learn to trust the flow. Sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing at all, and let the mud settle so the water becomes clear. Chapter 3. The Discipline of Less. Stoicism teaches essentialism. Marcus Aurelius said, "Most of what we say and do is not essential." If you prune away the unnecessary, you will have more time and energy for what is truly vital. Distinguish between busy and productive. Busy is running in circles. Productive is walking in a straight line. True laziness is not doing nothing. It is doing too many meaningless things to avoid doing the one important thing. Be ruthless with your time. Say no to the good so you can say yes to the great. A meaningful life is not measured by the number of tasks you check off, but by the space you create to enjoy living. Chapter 4. The Practice of Silence. Music is created not just by the notes, but by the silence between the notes. Without silence, music is just noise. Your life is the same. You need white spaces. Practice 1. Niksen, the art of doing nothing. Spend 10 minutes a day just sitting and looking. Let your mind wander. That is when the brain recharges and creativity is born. Practice 2. Monotasking detox. Multitasking is the enemy of depth. Do one thing at a time. When drinking tea, just drink tea. When walking, just walk. Bring your full presence into that single act. Practice 3. The sacred pause. Between two tasks, stop for 1 minute. Breathe. Close the door of the old task before opening the door of the new one. These pauses are the commas that give the story of your life meaning and rhythm. Do not fill your schedule. Schedule your idleness. Protect your rest time as fiercely as you protect your wealth. Look at a wheel. The rim spins fast, touching the dust. But the hub in the center stands still. It is the stillness of the hub that gives meaning to the movement of the rim. If the hub also spins, the cart collapses. You need to find that still hub within yourself. That is your refuge when the outside world is spinning wild. Do not let life sweep you away. Be the observer of the flow. Float with it, but do not drown in it. Busyness is a cage. Stillness is your wings. Step out of the hamster wheel. The world out there is vast, green, and waiting for your full presence. You deserve to rest. You deserve to just be. You do not need to do anything to prove your worth. Your existence is already a miracle. Slow down so that your soul can catch up with your body. Return to silence. Return to yourself. I am the still mind. Thank you for spending this moment of silence with me. May you find freedom in doing nothing. If this rest stop brought you peace, please accompany me by subscribing and sharing a reflection below. Your presence is what keeps this stream of stillness flowing.